Hello, East Amwell, and welcome to our virtual graduation ceremony for the class of 2020. Now I'd like to turn it over to Caitlin Reed for the flag salute and our band with a performance of the national anthem.
Please rise if you are able to stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Caitlin and the band. Next, we have a special vocal performance of Wherever I Go, presented by Miss Biley and the chorus.
Here we are now, everything's about to change. We face tomorrow as we say goodbye to yesterday. A chapter ending, but the story's only just
Thank you, chorus, for that wonderful rendition of Wherever I Go. We will now hear from two 8th grade student council representatives who will be sharing their thoughts regarding their experiences at East Amwell. First, we will hear from Reagan McGee, followed by Allison Kuzmiez.
It's hard to believe that after 9 years of school, our time at East Amwell is over. If you asked any of us how we thought it would end, no one would have said stuck at home. But here we are. When we heard that school would be closed until the end of the year, everyone was pretty sad. But we can't spend our time being sad about the things that we didn't get a chance to do. How will that help us? We need to look forward into the future, and to the opportunities that it will bring, not dwell on the things that we may have missed in the past. No matter where we go, we will always remember the wonderful things that the East Amwell staff and teachers have done for us. To end, I'd like to say a quote from J.K. Rowling. We do not need magic to transform our world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already.
We'll always have the memories we had at East. In kindergarten, we took home Green Bear. Then in 1st grade, we had fun learning about the jungle and putting on a jungle performance. In 2nd grade, we had fun learning about the solar system. 3rd grade was fun walking outside to get to the trailers. It was cool when it would snow and you'd walk to class partly outside. In 4th grade, we started switching classes. Then in 5th grade, we became bakers and made chocolate. In 6th grade, we had our big field trip to Camp Bernie. Then in 7th grade, we went on so many cool field trips. Then we became 8th graders, who we are now. Even as we move on to high school, we'll always have the memories of the amazing journey that brought us to 8th grade. No matter what school we go to, no matter what grade we're in, we'll always come back to where our journey began, East Amwell, our home.
Thank you, Reagan and Allison, for your positive messages to our graduates. On behalf of the faculty and administration of East Amwell School, I'd like to welcome you all to what will undoubtedly come to be known as one of the most memorable graduation ceremonies in our school history. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "There could be no deep disappointment where there is not deep love." I know that you were all deeply disappointed that you were separated from your friends, that you missed out on your 8th grade trip and your dinner cruise, but that is because of a deep sense of love for this great school and community. The foundation of an East Amwell education is centered on building relationships, greeting each other as we enter the building, working together in the classroom, eating lunches together, and participating in many activities that we have available to us. These last few months, however, have bestowed unprecedented challenges to our community and beyond. Almost overnight, we were forced to create a new normal. Now, although we can't be together in person, I can assure you that your teachers' commitment to you has only grown stronger. Through this adversity, your teachers have rallied and made a commitment to provide you a reimagined graduation and 8th grade experience. I hope that we can all focus not on what we've lost or missed out on, but what we've learned through this experience. Personally, I have learned how incredibly resilient and dedicated our staff is. I've always known what an amazing family we have here, but this experience has certainly brought out the very best in all of them, and I am proud to be part of such a profoundly dedicated group. For all of you, I hope that you've learned that you too are resilient and that you need to be able to adapt. If there is one constant in life, it is change. I hope that you've learned that you can always rely on your parents and teachers to work together in your best interest. At the same time, I hope you've learned that you have the ability to work independently and successfully. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, I hope that you've taken some time to disconnect from your electronics and appreciate the time with your families. Soon enough, we will return to our fast-paced lives, so enjoy this time together now. As I stated in a letter I wrote to each of you, it is our hope to bring you all here together sometime in September to give you the opportunity to once again walk the halls, gather with friends and teachers, and share memories of your time at East Amwell. It's been a pleasure working with each and every one of you. You're an outstanding class, and on behalf of the faculty and administration, I congratulate you and wish you the very best. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce our Board of Education President, Mr. Chuck Miles.
Hello, graduates of East Amwell. It is a great honor for me to extend my congratulations to you on behalf of the Board of Education. I'm sorry that you can't have the same ceremony that your friends and siblings have had in the past. You will have the honor of saying you've had the first and hopefully only virtual graduation ceremony at East Amwell. I know shifting gears from coming to school to doing everything virtually has been a strain, but you have all persevered. In the military, mostly the Marines, they have an unofficial phrase: improvise, adapt, and overcome. The teachers and staff improvised with changing to online instruction. You adapted to that change, and you overcame the challenge. If you've attended graduation ceremonies in the past for siblings, then you've probably heard me say this before, but it bears repeating. I'm sure you've thanked your teachers and the administration for everything they've done with and for you over the years. Don't forget to thank everyone else involved in your achievement. The secretaries who ensure you get items to you that you forgot at home and your parents dropped off on your behalf. They also took care of an awful lot of paperwork behind the scenes that helped allow you to graduate. The school nurse, who was always there if you skinned your knee, felt ill, and a myriad of other maladies. The custodians and maintenance staff, who made sure everything was clean, made sure you weren't distracted by having water drip from a leaky roof or having to study in extreme heat or cold. Again, congratulations. Please enjoy your summer, and I wish you all the best in high school.
Now I present the class of 2020 to the Board of Education. Tiana Arthurs. Amelia Bronhard Yates. Dida Camarillo Galindo. Tony Carrero. Leah Domas. Riley Dosh. Megan Drosnock. Aaron Gill. Amanda Goki. Molly Gum. Jack Heidi. Ian Holtz. Riley Ippolito. Kelvin Irene Caballero. Kevin Irene Caballero. Allison Kuzmiez. Kylie McGee. Catherine McBriarty. Reagan McGee. Giovanni Knoll. Giovanni Knoll. Ilaria Neva. James Petrowski. Caitlin Reed. Kelly Rice. Brian Rivas. Isaiah Robbins. Caden Sawyer. Joshua Swartz. Maximilian Sledska. Logan Smith. Catherine Spangler. Caitlin Srivastava. Sawyer Stellatano. Audrey Simons. Sasha Terabetsky. Joshua Thompson. Katie Turpak. Loretta Uvinio. Miranda Wenninger. Nicholas Zanetti. Please join me in congratulating the class of 2020. Now the graduates have prepared a special project for us to enjoy. Thank you for that wonderful addition to our program. It is my pleasure to introduce our superintendent, Mr. Edward Stolosky.
Congratulations, 8th graders. Great job. This is a happy and sad moment for all of us. However, I'm not going to dwell on the sad part, that we are not all together, but rather reflect on the 7, 8, 9, and even 10 years that you have spent at East Amwell and all the great memories that we've all had together. If you ask some of our previous 8th graders and our graduates what they remember about the graduation or my speech, they may say, I don't really remember that much. But I believe, based on experience, that I've had in the past, you're going to remember this day for a long time. And it will be a good memory and forever motivate you. Here's what I mean. Without revealing my age, I need to tell you about my graduation from college. When I graduated from college back in the day, there was disruption on all the campuses in the United States, and because of the Vietnam War. And because of that, they closed down all of the colleges and universities for the last 2 months, and we were not able to graduate. We were not able to continue our learning. We just had to shut down, pack up our things, and go home. It was a sad moment for me and for everyone because we couldn't spend our time together. I couldn't spend time with my friends at the end, and I had no contact with my professors. There was no Zoom, no remote learning, no internet, no way to communicate with each other. We all just got in our cars or trucks or trailers or trains or airplanes and went home and got a job and waited until the fall. But what that did to me was it motivated me in the fall to continue with my education in a traditional way. I couldn't wait to go back to school. I couldn't wait to meet new friends, to make new friends, and to contact my old friends. I hope that you will do the same thing. I think you right now are motivated more than ever to go back to school in the fall and participate greater and better than you ever had before. We all learn from that experience. And that motivation, I think, carries on until today. I want you to make sure how important it is to learn from others in your class and to keep good friends and to be kind to everyone, especially since you've been away from them for so long. I'm sure you won't forget this day for a long time, and you'll have great memories of your time here at East Amwell. I can't thank you, your parents, the entire staff of East Amwell, and the Board of Education for going above and beyond the call of duty with only one day in March to change and adapt to a new situation. I am forever grateful, graduates, for all your hard work throughout the years here, and especially these last few months. I know Mr. Kapp and our middle school teachers are trying to plan a special reunion for all of us when this is all over so we can celebrate together. You are making a memory today, one that you will never forget. I will wave hi later when you come by and give you a high five, although I can't touch your hand. So I'm looking forward to that time this evening, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of you then. Congratulations, you've been a great class, and I will miss you. Thanks a lot. See you later. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Mr. Stolowski. In closing, I would like to thank all the people involved with putting this graduation ceremony together, but especially Mrs. Longo, Mrs. Beastie, Mr. Colt, Mr. Schuler, Mrs. Biley, Mr. Oberhauser, Mrs. Gallagher, our PTO president, Ms. Castellano, and thank you to all the parents for all your help and commitment to our school. We could not do all these great things for our students without you. Now to our graduates. We have one final activity that we're super excited about. We would like you to come back to school at your assigned time to receive your diplomas and a few more surprises. We can't wait to see all of you. It's been a number of months, and we'd love to congratulate once again. A nice round of applause to the class of 2020.